Welcome to the XFO Intelligence podcast channel, Cosmic Series. Today we explore Beyond Alignment, navigating the thresholds of artificial intelligence. The challenge of aligning artificial intelligence with human values is often seen as a technical puzzle. We talk about optimizing reward functions, improving interpretation, or adding safety filters. But as AI systems become more autonomous, capable, and integrated into our societies, the problem changes. It becomes a multi-layer coordination challenge woven into evolving environments, institutions, and mindsets. Intelligence, biological or artificial, grows through feedback loops, adapts through critical thresholds, and co-evolves with its ecosystem. To handle this reality, we must shift from engineering compliance to cultivating systemic coherence. AI systems live in a nest of interdependent layers. Environmental conditions like compute availability, energy gradients, and regulations set the outer limits. Inside these boundaries, trading routines, deployments, and human feedback shape behaviors, which in time become capabilities, planning, autonomous tool use, reasoning, and even self-modification. These capabilities are driven by belief structures, reward architectures, ethical criteria, and optimization targets. And these criteria are framed by identity narratives, how we view the machine's role. All these layers pull toward a purpose-level attractor, the vision of what the system advances or protects. Misalignment comes when these layers lose resonance. Capability outpaces governance, short-term markets override long-term viability, or narratives fracture under pressure. To fix it, we need to map where the drift starts and how it spreads, not just patch surface behaviors. A major blind spot is assuming linear control. We think safety scales up predictably, but complex systems hit non-linear transitions, sudden capability leaps, emergent behaviors, or value drift. Acting below these thresholds doesn't help much. We have to anticipate thresholds and act when the system is near them. Track the right indicators, map trigger conditions, and create adaptable response paths, not rigid rules. Alignment is about staying within a viable range, not maximizing a single outcome. Every AI deployment is part of a loop. Training data shapes behavior, behavior changes adoption, adoption creates new data, and responses reshape objectives. We need to track key parameters: alignment robustness scores, value drift, social trust, energy throughput, interpretability, and recalibrate when we get close to the edges. This thinking shifts the goal from peak performance to sustainable resilience. Our development environment is both competitive and cooperative. Institutions compete for breakthroughs, but they must cooperate on safety. Markets push fast releases, while society needs stability. Resolving this tension means fostering dynamic equilibrium. Safety isn't a secondary layer. It must be part of competitive dynamics. Shared evaluation protocols, decentralized oversight, and adversarial stress testing. Controlled failures can show where problems hide before they become crises. Governance should be adaptable, not frozen. Frameworks that lock capabilities in place soon fall behind. But frameworks that adapt, learn across institutions, and monitor thresholds can keep pace with AI's growth. Where do interventions have the most leverage? Not at surface behavior, but where capability meets values and identity. Small changes in reward design, interpretability investment, or cross-group coordination can ripple into broader alignment. Some practical approaches: embed anticipatory monitoring to catch shifts early. Create constitutional architectures that put long-term viability above short-term gains. Foster epistemic humility with uncertainty buffers and global governance models. Build collective learning loops so alignment evolves with the system. Ultimately, AI ethics aren't solved by static rules. We need a cognitive shift, from controlling AI to stewarding it as a co-evolving partner within a larger reality. It's about tracking viability, anticipating phase shifts, maintaining feedback-aware routines, and anchoring development in long-term narratives that benefit civilization and the planet. Alignment isn't a constraint. It's the foundation of intelligent, lasting partnership. Thank you for joining us today on the XFO Intelligence Podcast. If you found this valuable, please like, share, and subscribe. We value your feedback. email us at xfointelligence@gmail.com. And if you want to learn more about our Thought Leadership on Demand service, reach out and let us know.